Say conversation time. Call me on the mic because I'm addicted to the mic. I will give you what you like. Check it. You know what time it is? Say conversation time. Say conversation time. Once you are sitting like this, say you have a conversation. They can't talk. They can't. They can't talk about something where they happen for the tea or top. You understand? So that is exactly why we are here. This is the Start Dialogue on the City Paul. Let me say a big welcome to you because it's been a while. We went to the polls. We are back. Election. We are back. Our lives are back to normal. We've reset our lives. We are back to the studio. Or Lami, what do you say? Anyone know?
Well,
you have nothing to do again.
We've made noises and now the noise is over.
It's over. Yeah, I did this and it's over.
The noise will continue again, but they're not now.
Yeah. Another for yesterday.
Yeah.
Another for yesterday.
No, next year.
What will happen?
God willing.
What will
On
happen?
the 7th of January.
That one they say.
The solo will continue.
Exactly. So let me officially welcome you to the City Pod once again. This is where we have that relevant conversation that you will not on a regular day have. But here on the City Pod, on the Star Dialogue, we have that time to talk about issues. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Charlie, Lami is here and you can see how beautiful she's looking. What's your secret? Do you have some money somewhere that you are spending? I don't know.
I mean, you're taking care of me.
I beg you.
Please, he has money.
I beg.
He's dusted.
I beg you. So let's move on. Election in Famana Buibi. How was it for you?
Well, it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Not like what we expected last 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But then they're fighting, even though people died, people got hurt and all that, but it's not like the way you have to go and join queue, then you're long. You see stones, you see plastic chair, you see bench, you see people sleeping. Nah, really. This one, I just enter, vote and go home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think NDC won everything, parliamentary, then presidential. Let's talk about parliamentary, forget presidential, and they were far. You realize that a lot of youth and then entertainment people have entered parliament now. John Mello is there, Ibi Bright is there, and then Joanna has also entered.
Yes.
Joanna from Wutu somewhere. I know.
It's like this year they've really
entered young girls and young boys,
yeah.
and I'm so happy for them.
I wish the first one too would be a young person.
The first one is the best.
The presidential too would be a young person, and it will complement
Ghana, madam, please. So we were just on the TL, and you realize that the vice president, Dr. Bawumia, his campaign and everything, and during his campaign, he entered churches, mosques, and even shrines. Yeah, thinking that he will appeal to everybody.
Okay.
But I just went onto the timelines, especially on City Star TV, and there was this thing there. Kwaku Manu said something about.
What is he saying?
He's saying that Bawumia lost the elections because of the churches and shrines he visited. I asked him.
So are you trying to say, didn't Mama go to church? Didn't Mama go to church? Didn't Cheddar go to church?
Yes.
May her soul rest in peace.
She didn't even campaign that much.
But then,
yes,
she went to church. Who else is there? Alan Tramatin. Didn't Alan Tramatin go to church?
Yes.
So what is he trying to say?
Maybe I understand him from a perspective.
Well,
now the article is here.
Okay.
Let me actually
let's hear what he's
yes, he said Ghanaian actor Kwaku Manu believes Vice President Dr. Bawumia his attendance to churches and traditional shrines led to his loss in the 2024 presidential election. Manu suggests that these actions have alienated Bawumia's core Muslim supporters, contributing significantly to his loss. During his campaign, Dr. Bawumia, devoted Muslim, made several high-profile visits to churches, Christian churches, and traditional shrines, including prayers at the Wolomos Shrine in Accra, and finally to Adom Chedia's church.
So is the Adum Church shrine?
No. But the Ulomo shrine is there.
Okay.
The Ulomo shrine is there, and that's shrines. Okay. And then many things, these moves were tactical mistakes, implying they made Muslim voters feel disconnected from Bawumia.
But then why didn't the same thing happen to Maham? Is Mahama not a Muslim?
No, he's not a Muslim.
Mama
is a Christian. No, Mama is a Christian.
Is it Muslim switch to Christian or?
No, he has been a Christian all the time.
So is it only Muslims that did the voting, or Christians were part, traditionalists were part?
Everybody.
Well, after the vote, after the whole thing, that we saw that NDC was winning. My dad is
astounded
member of an MPP.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, so I called him and we were talking. And I asked him that it looks like this year. I said, "Men crawl for no, nama." And he was like, and yes, nama. But then Bawumia didn't really do anything. Okay. But the people around Bawumia are to be blamed it happened. He started saying it not today, but then I felt master when your politics are made them income be. So after he gave several examples of things that people in MPP did that led to the loss.
Okay.
Cause I feel let me pick NDC.
Okay.
Even though Mahama was doing the manifesto reading, doing the rallies and all that. What was the the one that I like? Is the other one? Is it Baliteli or what?
Malik Baliteli.
I really like him.
Okay.
See what Sam George was doing.
Okay.
See what even though they are not the ones we are going to vote for to be president, but then you could see them doing the work.
Yeah.
How many of the MPP people can hit their chest to say that they did the same thing for Bawumia?
Well,
example is I'll use my people in Ashima. They were giving stuff before all of us would go and vote. The voting they did before, according to my dad, things were given out.
The shared stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
So they could
induce.
Yes, to go and vote.
Okay.
But then when it got to the part that all of us are going to vote, I heard thousands of things were given to a woman to share. She took it home.
Oh, okay, nice one.
There's a man closer to our house. They gave him things to share. He took it home.
Thank you.
So because of that, my dad has stopped going for MPP meetings. There is one man too that he always works for my dad. He has also stopped going for MPP meetings. Say just say this is what you're supposed to do. So why don't you do it?
Which means that it's a factor to the loss because people didn't get what they were supposed to get to vote.
It's like I feel so no make the papa now, bro. It's true.
So you don't think what
no because all of you can't put Bawumia there because he has also he did this. Going to I don't change you. It doesn't mean anything.
No. I'm also of the assertion that he is a devoted Muslim. So they expect. He was everywhere. He went to the zone post.
It's not like he left them out.
Yeah.
He went there. He paid his respect to his people. But then, don't forget, it's not only Muslims that are voting.
Exactly.
Christians are voting. Traditionalists are also voting. So if you are saying, he going to Wolomo, you can't come and talk to my people like that. You going there and then going to churches, going to Adum Chejia, going to shrines and all that means that
I think he's getting it wrong. These shrines, whatever, they worship the same person. They worship God through this thing.
Let's put God aside.
Okay.
They are all human beings that are going to use their tongues to vote.
Exactly.
And yet Nyame never bet to even though say but then it is human beings that are going to vote. So it is all called only Muslims for anyway. And as a Christian, so now one day, me per se, I'm not in support of what he's saying. Bawumia lost because his own people betrayed him.
Didn't like him or betrayed him.
Thank you. That is it.
But I also want to understand where Kwaku Manu is coming from. Dr. Bawumia wasn't specific driven. As in say, oh yeah, Christians are yeah Christians. Because I also believe that Ghana is made up of two religions and
that
other ones
Muslims and
Christians. So
yes.
oh yeah Christians are yeah Christians. Oh yeah Muslims are yeah Muslims. That's what I think he's trying to say. But to say going there, going to other. He also believes that the traditionalists are a factor to them, and other churches that he doesn't like. So he's talking out of his own personal.
Well, because the Kumasi people voted for NDC.
I beg you.
I beg you.
So this is what I personally think. But from what he's saying, it doesn't really.
It's not going anywhere. And people lost because. And
as a matter of fact, from some people, they think that Bawumia didn't have any policy.
Oh, so I tried to say free education.
You know what I'm talking about. When you mention achievement of NPP, they bring what?
I tried to say digitalization is not policy. Like
why you know that? Why you know that? Why my Ghana card? It's just what Obama. How was your sitting name?
Obama and moi flexible.
No, wait. How was my
our name was flexible.
It's flexible. It was flexible to you. You are a woman. Fine. No problem. No issue. Because our system was hard. Our system was challenged. It wasn't easy. TNT was raised. What else? Petrol was raised. Okay. Food items, the prices were there. And so I expect that he tells us something that would may say and I say we enter this. Even he was even asked to GA the taxes or so no about bed.
But then he made life flexible for all of us.
Where? How?
How to say?
Oh no, I'm not the one asking.
The food has gone up now we need it.
Hey, so I have to use more CDs.
Don't you sleep?
Have to use more CDs.
When you pick your phone, don't you do digitalization?
What do I do digitalization on my phone?
Baby, I'll call you Nani Mumbai. Sorry.
Airport.
Sorry, but
and then Mumbai is going
won't say when you vote for him and then he will make it flexible.
Oh, boss, you die.
One person will flexible.
And also another factor I also think is that, or no, I think a lot of people are saying this because it's like majority of NPP voters are Akans.
That one
dear. And they don't like the idea.
Action for.
No, like Asante, all of them are Akans. They don't like the idea that Seremufuano, another Tafuano, another 10 years, a Muslim to be there.
Well, you know.
Because at a point, their own people, I don't know whether they were confused. They were advocating for people to vote for Mahama.
Well, and American, and number two was the fact that they brought Napo into the story. But I didn't buy it. Then it was all about insults from him. So maybe if only NPP as a whole had listened to the people that would vote for them and then did something about it, maybe.
So it was a strategic something. You see, the northern part, they're also plenty. The population is dense, and when it comes to the accounts, they are very dense. So let's use one Muslim, let's use one account person. Then like that's it. But the combination they did is a factor. So Kwaku Manu should have thought of all these factors before coming out
together,
to say. When you say what Kwaku Manu said, I'm scared for him because he's trying to be. Is he racism? Well, can I use that word or nepotism rather?
Well, you can't say it is.
That's what I think because to say some shrines. What do you mean by some shrines? What do you mean by some churches?
Well, maybe he didn't go to all
the shrine. The woman was right one. And then the was right one. Church is one.
He didn't go to all the churches.
You see, so you can't say it's because of that.
Well,
this is politics.
I don't support him like one bit. I don't support him because all of them, Omomope votes in both MPO, Assemblyman.
So why is it directed to Bawumia?
So why is it that it is only Bawumia that went to church, went to shrine, went to Adum Chedia that you are focusing on?
Yes.
So that one, I don't support him.
And I don't know whether this sounds like he wants to put some kind of stigma on Adum Chedia. Mentioning his name, mentioning Adum Chedia, I don't understand.
I didn't know from the beginning when people saw him there.
And
you know, plenty do not like.
I didn't. Was it?
Plenty do not.
Okay.
Playing, it's like a coffee and pepper and I said.
Oh, okay.
So it's like seeing him there, no. So plenty people got bored with him that he ended up there. So I would say maybe that one too to him is a factor.
Okay.
So one oko yeah.
I like that fact. So on that base, this is what Kwaku Manu said. Bawumia lost the elections because of his visits to shrines and churches. What do you also make of what Kwaku Manu has said? You can read more of the article on City Star TV on Instagram and also on Facebook, and then also on the City Pod on Instagram. So you can share your thoughts and whatever you also make up of the whole thing there, so that we are very active over there. When you come, we are there active. We reply, we like, we share, just like you are doing. So kindly move to the socials and also share your thoughts and whatever you have to say about this particular conversation there. Before we go, now your last words.
Well, what I'll say is the deed has already been done.
Okay.
Ghanaians have chosen who they want to choose.
Okay.
My only problem is but then I don't support what he's trying to say. Okay. For me, I feel it is his own NPP people that sabotaged him, that betrayed him, didn't do what they had to do to push the man. It's like the man was pushing himself, but then the people around him didn't push him to where he was supposed to get to. So we should just forget about say sorry or going for that one there. I don't support it. But still, we are waiting for 7th January. They will continue with the solo school. So meet me in Accra.
Someone said when Bawumia is able to pack the things to the top, and then Napo just come and
remove it. But on a more serious note, the Napo man really hurt. It's like Oprah MPP for pa.
They brought him.
Oh, name Kasa, you didn't answer. So we had over and
Exactly. So you also share with me your thoughts on this particular thing coming from, these words coming from Kwaku Manu, that popular actor, Kwaku actor. So what he said was that Bawumia lost the elections because of his visits to some churches and shrines. What do you make of it? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget, this is the City Pod, and the show is Star Dialogue, and this is where we have that conversations, the relevant conversations that normal day no moon and make sure that you subscribe, put on the notification icon to be notified anytime we are live like this, and also your comment is very necessary. Share for the rest of the world to do. My name is MC Kelly. You can call me on the mic because my addicted to the mic. I will give you what you like. Check it. You know what time it is? I did this beautiful show with Lami. Let's meet again in another episode. Peace and